Okay, so once you have your farm all set up, or if you brought your farm over, you'll want to make sure that you go to the top to display options. In display options, this is where you're going to turn on any of your optimizer feed constraints, whether dry matter or as fed, or you don't have to show either. You'll also turn snapshots on if you choose to see them. That is these columns right here. If you don't like that, you can turn them off. Dry matter, as fed, percentage cost, all shown right here. If you want your feeds to be in a particular order, you can reorder them by clicking on reorder at the top, like you had before, or you could do it by grouping. And if you do grouping, you just select one of the feeds and hold down and drag it where you want it to be. So I like green type 4 just first, and then I change some things. You can also have a secondary grouping by descending or ascending. The next recipe screen option you have is the customizable area. That's what's going to be shown at the bottom. You have up to 6 things at the bottom, and they're all ready for you. If you want to do that, you just drag and drop. The last recipe option is split option. So you drag around and get it lost anymore. It's either primarily left, right, or in the center. And click OK. And then you have your screen all set up. The other thing you want to make sure that you set up is your report settings. So if you click on report setting, you can go down through and select the reports that you like to see. There is a custom report here. I have one already done, but you can create your own custom report. You can copy one that's already available. You can create a new one. And again, you're just arrowing over. So I select the ones that I want to see for every recipe, say OK. And then when I have this recipe all set and ready to go, if I click on reports here, that's going to be those 2 reports that I selected. If you want to do multi-report for multi-groups, you would do it here on the left. You can select the multi-group report, or if you want to see the same report for all your groups, you can click on that, generate reports, and they're right here. That would be for both groups. When I am in this farm, one of the first things that you want to do is in the recipe, you'll want to, when you're finished with everything, you'll want to either propose or implement the diet. If you propose, that means you're still working on it. And when you see this, it will have an asterisk beside it. Implement means that that was actually the fed implemented diet. So when you click on one of them, I'll click on implement and propose just so we can see the difference. So if I look at my ration viewer, this also acts as a backup. So I can come in here and say, all right, I was working on this barn and I want to see my proposed versus what I was really feeding in December. So I can go through and I can see what changed, what didn't change. And if I like something better, I can say apply. So I can always go back. You can see the proposed has a little asterisk beside it. You can create a report from this and print it, or you can export it. Another feature in nutrition under recipes is going to be how we handle mixes. So in the past, mixes were handled just a little differently. If you click on it, you can edit. You can make any changes right here, and it will change in your recipe and your outputs. If you click on it again, it just compacts it so that you can't see it, see what's in it. You want to edit this, you can change the numbers right here. Or if you click on the little pencil right beside it, this takes you to the mixes screen and you can do it by batches. At the very bottom, put in what form it's in. That can be helpful for you as well. So back to recipes. If I have this recipe and I need to change my mix. So what I can do is I can open it, but that's not really unmixing the mix. To unmix the mix, you'll still go to manage mixes and you can say unmix. I'm unmixing my testing and I'm gonna make just a couple changes. And then I'm going to say manage mixes, remix. Now, this gives me the opportunity to say, no, I don't want that in my mix, or yeah, I should have more in my mix or less. And you're able to move them to the ration, or you can move things to the mix and how much of it you want moved to the mix. So if I say, oh, I need this canola to go too, it's going to put it in the mix. And maybe that's all I want to do. I say, okay. And now that's in the mix as well. That half pound. So that's how a mix is going to be worked. And that's all I have for now.